have any specific strategies coming into this match, like play against Zheng?
Well, I prepared myself definitely. I never played her. It's always different, you know, when you. I watch a lot of videos. I watched her play live in Cincinnati, but it's always different when you feel the ball of the opponent and than watching it on TV. And I think she plays well. I think she's very solid. I think for me she's a definite top 20 player if she recovers from her injury. She had a bad injury, so I think it was a tough match, and she plays well. And I just try to mix it up, you know, stay tough and try to be dominant in the game. In the beginning, I had a very slow start, but afterwards, I think I was playing better.
Do you seemed especially happy in your post-match dance. Do you think it was because you had to face such an uphill battle after losing the first set?
Yeah, definitely. It was, you know, it was the comeback. It was the energy of the audience. I think they really brought me back into the match, and also with the background I'm coming in. Every match I win is very special for me right now, and I didn't know if I was going to play at all. So every match that I win is just a huge victory for me. So turning this around was very special for me.
Andrea, you're obviously wearing a lot less tape this week than you were in Cincinnati. How's the knee feeling?
Well, the problem with my knee is, you know, it's feeling much better. But the problem is I don't have constant pain. I just have a sharp pain every like 4 or 5 games. And that's even worse because after that, I have like 2 or 3 games where I get off my game because I'm not moving well, because I'm scared to go into the corners. And it's not that bad, actually. It's getting the pain comes, you know, in the time until the pain comes gets wider and wider, which is a good sign. But still, when it comes, I'm scared and I start not running. You know, I'm hesitating to run, and then I lose a few games very fast because I'm not moving well. And it's just a mindset, I think, and I'm trying to work on it, but it's not so easy because obviously it's the injured knee, and so I'm always more scared than normal.
Do any other athletes out there in other sports remind you of yourself?
In any kind of sports or in tennis?
Any sport.
Pooh. Do you have anyone in mind? I don't know. I'm just me.
No, personality, the way you show color on the court.
Sorry?
Your personality and the way you show color on the court.
I don't know. I really don't know. I don't have any tattoos and piercings, so I wouldn't say Dennis Rodman, but no, I don't know. I'm just trying to be myself.
How about Safin?
Marat Safin? Oh God, am I that bad?
Well, you say you just want to be me. What does that mean? What does that mean?
Well, I just try, you know, I'm obviously very emotional, and I just try to live my emotions, even if it's negative. Sometimes it's positive. I'm very very free-minded when it comes to this. And if I feel like dancing, I dance. If I don't feel like it, I don't. And I don't care what other people say about me. So I guess that's being me.
and Novak did his absolutely fabulous imitations that people just love, but then got a lot of.
Yeah.
Were you kind of sad that he stopped doing those?
I was, because, you know, I mean, at one point, I don't think there's anybody in the world who doesn't really care at all what other people say or think. That's just impossible. But at one point, you know, I think you start to care too much, or also a lot of people are telling you what to do and what not to do. So it's not always easy, but obviously he made the right choices. He's #1 in the world, so I guess it's good what he's doing.
Who are your favorite male players to watch and why?
Tsonga.
Tsonga, why?
I think he's spectacular, just the way he plays. He's just playing so risky and smashing the ball with the forehand and coming in. And I think it's always, when he's on fire, it's just amazing to watch. And Rafa Nadal, because of the intensity he has on court each single point.
How about Monfils?
Oh, I like Monfils as well. Yeah, I love his. Did you see his daggy in Montreal? Oh, I love this. Yeah, Monfils also. Although he's a little defensive by times, but the way he gets the balls, it's absolutely incredible. That's those three. Definitely, when they're on TV, I stop zapping and watch.
Andrea, you're one of 5 German players in the second round or longer. Can you talk a little bit about what it means to German tennis to have so many players in the tournament?
Oh, it means a lot, but I think not only at this tournament, but the whole year has been an incredible year for the German tennis, especially for the women on the women's side. And I think it's just a matter of great companionship and healthy competition. Because when I play well, I practice with all these girls, and when I play well, when I beat the top players, they're like, yeah, in practice I beat her, I can do that. Or the same with Julia or Sabina. I mean, they know we can beat each other, and when they beat top players, I'm like, okay, why can't I do it? And it's just a healthy competition that's around, and we get along great, and we give us, the positive energy. It can also sometimes get turned into negative energy, but we are very lucky that we manage to stay positive, and we are just pulling each other up. And I think the more German girls, the better we play, just a few of us, the more German girls are going to play even better. So
obviously
we're going to conquer the world soon.
Obviously, there's been a gap since Steffi Graf. Can a group of you nowadays, can you use her for anything, like look up to her and see what she...
Oh yeah, that's the only thing I think we can do. It would be nonsense to start to compare us to her, any of us. I mean, we are all our own personality, and we all try to do our best. But the best thing we can do, according to Steffi, is taking her positive things out, her attitude, her working spirit, her, everything that she did well. We can only take as she was always my idol, so for me it's easy. But I think also the other girls admire her a lot, and that's the best thing we can do. Instead of comparing us, just trying to look up to her and getting the best out of her.
But people say, the next, the Germans are coming now. There's a big, nice group. There's always this hunger in America. When is the next great American coming? This group. Do you understand that? Does it mystify you, or do you like it? How do you, or do you think it's overkill?
I think that we had the same right before we started playing well this year. We had the same always. When is somebody gonna play well finally? When is somebody gonna get through in the Grand Slams? When? So it's just this sort of waiting, and then once somebody is there, it's not like, oh, finally it's there, but it's then like, okay, let's go and put some pressure on him. So it's just the typical thing. I think it's it's just a normal development of the press, and I think it's funny actually. I like it. It's fun.
Last question.
Andrea, do you ever worry about officiating?
Okay.
Sorry, we'll go here.
One and then there.
Andrea, what does it say that, on the one hand, the best player in German history, really of all time perhaps, arguably, Steffi, was so focused. She had that laser focus, all business, and yet others, say Serena, certainly yourself, reform is. What does that say about the nature of the game and how it can be approached?
Well, I think if you would see me work on the court, and if you would see me practice, you would know that I'm more than 100% focused. I'm working more than anybody on the tour, and I think Serena also does that. It's just a matter of expressing yourself off court also if you need that. If you don't need it, don't do it. But I think the more you develop your personality and character off the court, the more it helps you also on the court. I really think so, and I think definitely Serena is one of those players. Also Maria and Venus, they are those players who need that, who cannot be one-dimensional, but who need all these other things to feel well on court. And as long as they are focused as long as me too, as long as you're focused in the work on the court and in what you have to do to be 100% on the court, and I'm doing that, so everything is fine.
Do you ever feel, Andrea, that the officiating is keeping down your personalities, or Sangha, these other players that you like? Do you feel that at all these days?
It can be like this sometimes, yes, but I mean, it's in the end, it's up to yourself. You have to decide if you start like forming yourself to what the audience expects from you, to not get any bad critics. It's just up to yourself. Or you don't care and you just try to pull it through. It's not easy, but I mean, Nothing is easy in life.
Thank you very much. German,
Oh,
please.
sorry, my English was not so well today.